Hello, my beautiful loves. I have an opportunity for you that you do not want to miss out on. My sponsor, Psychic Source, is offering 40-minute readings for $19.80. Yes, Psychic Source has tapped in advisors and been going strong for over 35 years. So if you're going through anything in your life, whether it be your spiritual growth, whether it be your personal relationships, your love life, or your finances and career, Psychic Source can truly help you. Let me tell you, they have helped me as well, and I have not been disappointed. So if you need a reading, they can do readings through text, through video chat, and phone call. If you would like to take advantage of this opportunity, click the link in the description box. Hello, my beautiful Saggies. So what is going on with your energy for this week is happy and healthy. Some of you too, you're going to bake more. If you're on a fitness journey, or if you kind of lost your way with the fitness journey, you were eating a little bad and then you got back on track. I see you baking more, all right? Some of you too, ordering a phone. You can order a new phone. And another thing for some of you Sagittarius, you can experience your first level of spiritual intervention where you start to get downloads. So some of you, you could have, with a certain awakening that you just been through, it could have made you more psychic, or it could have gave you like psychic gifts. Some of you could have had like active dreams already. So in your dream state, you would have premonitions, or certain things that would happen, and then it would come true. But it just looks like your, when it comes to your spiritual gift, you will notice that you start to get more downloads. Okay. Also, I hear asking you shall receive. You could be in a season where you have the Midas touch. So I would even want to tell you, some people get into these periods in their life and they don't even realize it. It just means that you have a lot of wishes that are going to be coming true depending on where your thoughts are. So your thoughts and your actions manifest very, 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 very fast. Some of you also, if you are in a company of your own or working with somebody, you're going to work your way up the company very, very fast. All right. Look. Woo, Sagittarius. Okay. Baby, what happened? Because this is exactly what I said. Accelerated motion. Things are about to start to come towards you really, really fast. And some of you too, a confession. If somebody's been secretly obsessing over you, and it could be, I don't see the person, I don't think they're in your neighborhood. There's some it can even be like a friend of a friend. They could have been asking people about you. If you've went to any events recently, they could see you. They see you around at a certain space or place, and they could have been asking people that know about you information. They're like really, really smitten by you, and they're finally about to come and make a move on you. Like somebody who's obsessing about you in the background, but hasn't had the courage to come forward, and they finally are, you know? If your worth has been slept on, this could be a person that their worth has been slept on, and that's the only reason why they ask a lot of questions before they go for what they want, because they don't really know what they're going to get themselves into. So I even hear it like scary obsession. So it's yeah. This person could be communicating with you. They could be communicating with you to reveal like feelings, and for some of you it can shock you, like, oh, I didn't know you looked at me like that. Or I didn't know you had it bad for me like that. I never knew that about you. So another thing too with standing ground, some of you guys can have RBF. You know what RBF is? Resting blah face. Okay, like your face can look like, some people can look at you and you're probably the sweetest thing in the world, but some people can look at you and feel like you're unapproachable. You look like a person that will turn people down left and right. And it's sad because once people get to know you, you're probably the sweetest thing in the world, but the thing that can just be the way you look. So that's probably why they didn't come towards you too, and they needed to get information about you, because they didn't want to like say something to you and then you're just like, get out my face. You know, some people are afraid. Some people can be afraid of what your reaction is going to be just because of how you carry yourself. So that's what I see. Look, it's not even a game. Why do you always have someone? You know, you could have felt like this. You could have been in a season where you were looking out and seeing other people get blessed, and you're just like, where are my blessings at, Spirit? I've been here fighting, laboring, and I'm trying to figure out. I've been standing my ground. I've been taking my own advice. I've been trying to look at the world with optimism and what's going on with me. When is my blessings gonna come? You could have been feeling this way. You know, like deceived. Like, how come I have to go through so much? How come I'm a good person? I have to go through so much. I take really good care of people and I get the short end of the stick. You could have went through that where you were starting to look at the universe funny, like, wait a minute, when is my blessings coming? And you finally you manifest this. Now this says material and spiritual prosperity moving fast, but then it shows the heart. So you could be manifesting love. This is something that you've been waiting for. Another thing too, if you met, some of you, like a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Taurus, if you met a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Taurus, and they did communicate with you and they told you that they liked you, you guys exchanged numbers, but you didn't reach back out to this person, they could be looking at you shady, like, how come I didn't hear from you? I've been waiting on you. Why haven't you texted me? Why haven't you called me? So if you are kind of like, you don't really like a person like that, you guys exchanged numbers, but it didn't really go anywhere, they can be looking at you shady and trying to get readings on you to find out what's going on with you. Like, how come I haven't heard from you? Like, what's the problem? Don't you like me? But anyway, for you Sagittariuses, you're gonna have things finally start to grow fast. You're going to have a breakthrough. This is like a breakthrough. It can be a breakthrough with love. It can be a breakthrough when it comes to money. I feel so that it's going to be more so money than love. I feel like love is coming your way, but for some reason I feel like in your life right now, a financial breakthrough would really make you more happier than love, because that's what it looks like. Like, yeah, you're hoping for love, but you're really, really wanting money right now. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. You want things to go better for you financially. Some of you too, if you were waiting on money from a lawsuit and you're wondering, like, come on, I've been waiting for so long. When is my lawsuit money coming? And you finally get your lawsuit money. So that's what I see coming towards you. Yeah, big blessings. I knew it. With this being firm foundation, I knew it. This is like something that you prayed for. This is something that you've been waiting on when it comes to firm foundation, a blessing and your destiny. So you, in your destiny, I don't care where you are financially right now, you're meant to have money, even if you're on a different timeline. But for the many of you that are subscribed to my channel and you constantly come to Sagittarius reading because you're wondering, when is my breakthrough coming? I really feel like this is for you. Like, I feel like it's your time. I feel like you waited for so long. I feel like you've been through so much like nonsense and you've helped a lot and you've been waiting, like, when? That's what it gives me. Like, when is my time? I'm so tired. And you finally get the floodgates of heaven to align you, which means you probably see the number 1111 a lot, you know, which just means alignment. So that's what's happening with you. And if you did let somebody go, this is serious too. If you let somebody go and you were communicating with them and you just stopped talking to them, or once again, you exchanged numbers with this person and you never reached out, they feel a huge loss. Like, if they were waiting on you to call, if they were waiting, you know, if you were dating this person for a little bit and then It's like you're in a stage where you can be more focused on like money and learning, and you're not that focused on love, but they were. So if you weren't sure of this person, if you have other choices, and you didn't pick this person, like they're pissed, like they're really, really mad. All right. But you might, the issue is too, can I tell you this for real? If you ignoring this person, I really do see a better partner. I really, really see a partner that's more fit for the life that you're going to have. And they bring you more peace, and they bring you more balance, and they're more understanding, and they will study you. This is like a person that will study you in order to like bring you closer to them. So if you did stop talking to somebody you felt like, you're not my cup of tea, honey, and you know you have other options, just know that you have a breakthrough in love that's going to bring you way more harmony, peace, and balance than this person. All right. So that's the energies that I see coming towards you this week. Like some of you have fears of going backwards, but you're going forward. You're going forward. And try not to pay attention to the people that try to spread lies on you. Some of you guys could have been caught up in some drama. It could have been in your neighborhood, or it could have been something that you're just like, ugh, I ain't got time for this. I think you're really attached to your money. Some of you could have really been indecisive on which way to go because you felt stuck. You felt so stuck. Like, seriously, that's all you could have been thinking about is like how stuck you are. And it's like strategically, how am I going to get out of this financial jam? When is things going to finally like work for me? And this is what it shows, like the door to the value. Like you accepting certain parts of yourself. Some of you too, accepting certain broken parts of yourself. You know, like the truth is you're whole. But there could be parts of yourself that is like wounded, or it's still in a place where it needs to be healed. But just because you're healing doesn't mean that you can't have love too. Or just because you're healing doesn't mean that it separates you from money. You can have parts of you that you realize still need more work. There could be parts that still need more work, and you still can have money and love. Because I feel like that's what's going to come towards you. Some people feel like, oh, I need to wait. I'm not going to worry about love right now because I still need to work on myself. No, you can find a partner that can work on you with you too. Somebody that will value you and not just like parts of you, but will accept all parts of you, even the parts that still need working on. Because we all need something. We all have something that we can work on. So let's go into your love life. You're listening to a lot of music, like a lot of slow music. I don't want to say it's sad, but I don't know. Some of you guys, are you in the blues a little bit? You are giving certain people the silent treatment. You are. You are giving someone the silent treatment. So if somebody is a little hurt because you're not speaking to them, they're right. You're being more distant. You're being more mysterious. And you are starting over in love. Many of you are starting over in love. Yeah, you're going to have a new lover. It could be a Gemini. It could be a Libra. You have a real new lover. And look what it says. The star can also be an Aquarius. But it's a manifestation. The new lover that's coming to your life is a manifestation. It's a prayer being answered. I'm telling you, Sagittarius, you have prayers being answered in this season. And it shows. I feel like it can be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. The past person you could be defensive towards. Maybe you just didn't trust them, or you felt as if they were a liar, or they were too manipulative. And this is the reason why you could have blocked them. Some of you could have either blocked the old person, or energetically you're blocking them out. You're not paying them no attention. You're just not responding. Some of you too, it can be a fire sign that's coming your way. Somebody that's going to be like real husband material. They're going to be your friend and your lover. And Spirit says they're never broke. So if you had to deal with people, it can also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But if you had to deal with people that were broke and you had to like cut them out, like, I can't deal with this. I might as well just struggle by myself. Or they always complained and cried about money, and You didn't want that. You didn't want like struggle love. You wanted a love where you guys can give in to each other. This is what's coming your way. All right. Some of you are also getting a lot of rest. So sleeping a lot, in your head a lot, trying to make decisions about work. And once again, a new lover. You guys can be texting. You guys can be making arrangements to see each other this week. So let's see. I even hear pack. Some of you guys can be going away or spending the weekends at a friend's. Because I just seen a vision of a luggage. Like you dragging a luggage. All right. So let's go. Your family. Your friends. I'm going to do your neighbors. Your ex. The next. Your finances, and if you want children. So let's see, how does your family see you right now? They see you making power moves. They see that you're changing for the better. Some of you too, like, they also see you trapped in fear about changing, or some of you, if you're moving, they feel like you could be fearful if you'll be able to move. I don't know. It seems like a family member is trying to soothe you. Like you have a lot of fears and anxieties, but you're trying to make the best decisions for yourself, and your family could be praying for you. You know, like you feel like it's time for change. You're not sure if these changes will lead you to where you want, but you're just ready, and they can sense that, and they can be praying for you. Your friends see you spending more time in the house. You guys can spend more time on the phone, you know? You give your friends so much hope and so much peace. I don't know. I just see you guys like one person has the phone to their ear and they're like eating and laughing on the phone with you. And then you're like sitting in your bed. So you and your friends are doing good. The people in your neighborhood, they see you as friendly. Wait, why are they conflicted? They see you as friendly. Ooh. You have people in your neighborhood that's really attracted to you, and they try to fight their feelings. They try so hard to fight their feelings and play it off. So they see you as like happy, healthy. You're in and out the house and like, oh, hey. But it's like, damn, you look good. I really want you. They can feel drawn to you, and they feel as if you feel the opposite. Like how they feel about you, they don't think you see them that way. So they try their best to like fight their feelings for you. They feel very, very drawn. And they see you hardworking. You can have a neighbor who feels like you would be a good person to do business with, or you're always working. Like you're always working. They can study you. You can have a family member. I mean, not a family member, a neighbor who like watches you and studies you. That's insane. But your ex feels like you're judging them. Your ex learns from you. They want you back. Your ex wants you back, and they feel like they disappointed you and you're ashamed. Damn. I don't know why too. Like your ex could have been a sheep in wolf's clothing. Like how they presented themselves to you versus who they are. They could have brought you chaos and created jealousy and created all kinds of things for you, and you don't see them the same. And they may be aware of it, you know? Your new person, they wonder if you are going to move on or if you'll be with them. So there's somebody new that's going to come into your life. They feel like they knew you before they knew you. They peep that. And they also feel like you peep game. Like you seem like you're very, very wise and understanding. But they wonder a lot about you, the new person, you know? It's like, I knew you before I knew you. Is that weird? But they're trying to manifest you, and see, spiritual union. They're trying to manifest you. This is going to be a person that's going to try to make you laugh and stand up for you behind your back. You know, and I hear paying off bills. This can be a person who's like way more entertained by like working and stock and paying off bills instead of like drinking and hanging out. So they're very stable. Very, very stable. And for your money, be careful. Your finances, okay. If you're going to overcome with celebrations, you're overcoming any financial losses. So before you could have overspent, and you're going to be overcoming those financial losses. And for your children find you confident, powerful, and wise. Like, but why they say suffering in silence? They feel like you're going through it over money. Like your kids can feel like you're going through a lot, like you're spending a lot of money and you're paying attention to it. You're like, you can't drink up all that juice. Why you still got the water on? Cut off that light. They feel like you're in your head a lot. You know, you could be thinking about money. And you make them happy. You make them really, really happy. So that's what I have for you, my lovely Sages. I offer spiritual life coaching, so if you would like any coaching through any areas in your life that you feel stuck, you can email me. I send you so much love and so much light.